Cold weather is spread throughout most of the Whitetails range, but we've got some great hunting action that'll warm you up.
Growing Deer is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops, also by Reconyx, Trophy Rock, Eagle Seed, Nikon, Winchester, Dead Downwind, Antler Dirt, Lacrosse Footwear, Blood Sport Arrows, Flatwood Natives, Morel Targets, Caldwell, Hooks Custom Calls, Montana Decoy, Summit Tree Stands, Drake Non-Typical Clothing, House Lubricator, Genesis No-Till Drill, Yamaha, Fourth Arrow, Scent Crusher, G5 Broadheads, Prime Bows, and Redneck Hunting Blinds.
Let's check in with our Kentucky boys where Graham and Norman have a story to tell. Back on November 14th, Graham had an encounter with a buck they call Swoops. The buck ducked about 10 inches and Graham's arrow hit high.
Come on, baby, go down.
After a couple of days, Swoops didn't show up on any of the Reconyx cameras, and the Kentucky boys weren't sure if Swoops was alive or dead.
We don't have any signs. We don't have any buzzards flying over. I've checked ponds, I've checked creeks, no signs of them. We haven't picked them up on Reconyx cameras yet. If we do see him on picture, we hope that he's healthy and hope that he's getting around well and give us a chance of eventually putting the tag on him. So no luck yet, but we're going to keep our eyes on the Reconyx pics and see what happens. So stay tuned.
Wounding deer is agonizing. It seems like a contradiction. After all, we hunt deer, but every hunter I know, every hunter I have known, has a tough time with wounding a deer. On the plus side, deer are tremendous survivors. I've harvested deer in the field that look perfectly healthy, bring them back to the skin and shed, and find scars of injuries to their lungs and other organs that I would have thought would have killed the animal. Based on my experience and reviewing the footage, I think there's a chance Swoops is still alive. It's now 2.5 weeks later, and guess which buck the Kentucky boys get a Reconyx picture of? Swoops is still alive. After Swoops showed back up, Norman and Graham moved Swoops to #1 on their hit list. December 15th rolls around, and it's now been a month since Graham's encounter with Swoops. Norman and his son Pruitt decide to hunt the Capitol Hill Redneck. Norman calls the Capitol Hill Redneck area beans and bed, and it's the perfect place to be with the northwest wind bearing down.
Today is December the 15th. I actually signed my son out of school a little bit early so I'd have a camera guy tonight. He didn't complain too much about it, but his mama didn't like it too much. We've already had 2 really good sightings, so some good up-and-comers. Couldn't get the camera on him. We were getting set up. It's a deer we call Potential. We think he's maybe 2, 3 at the most. He's probably a 140s, low 150s deer right now. He's got great potential, and that's why we named him that. Sitting on beans and beds. Tonight it's going to get down in the single digits. So these deer are going to feed. They're going to get up on their feet and they got to eat. So that we're going to get settled in. Where at? Is that Potential?
That's Potential. No, yeah, that's Potential.
That's Potential. Yeah, right here he is. Whew. That's tough to pass.
Yeah.
Golly, look at that.
Potential looks to be a great young buck and chasing either a receptive doe or fawn.
He's gonna come right down this hill, I bet you.
When female fawns reach approximately 70 pounds, they often reach puberty and become receptive. This can appear like a strong second rut. Healthy fawns is just one advantage of high quality habitat. Having that extended or secondary rut not only increases the quality of the hunt, but yields more deer next year for a strong population.
Just relax, he's gonna walk right across
A short time after they watched the buck potential, Norman and Pruitt saw a large set of antlers in the distant trees. Norman recognizes this buck as Swoops. He was standing in thick cover at 180 yards with 3 does.
Is he close to it? Just don't burn my leg.
Pruitt focused the camera on an opening where they assumed Swoops would cross.
Get your hands off of it.
He's coming. I'm on it.
Brad? Froze up. We're gonna reload this muzzleloader real quick. I feel good about the shot. We're gonna go back and look at it. But, I don't know if it's pure emotion or the freezing cold. That's a good buck.
Yeah.
That's a good 4-year-old 8-point. Graham actually shot this deer early in, or actually last month in rifle season with a bow. So hopefully we just finish that chapter. Oh man. That's the best day out of school you've had in a long time.
Yeah.
Here's I'll carry the GoPro down. I'm gonna drive down to where we shot, just check it out real quick, and also go back to the cabin, look at the footage real quick. So let's go do that. Well, we drove down here, and I could fake the blood trail going to try to find him, but as we drove in, we saw the white belly just over my shoulder. Let's go put our hands on him and see what we got. He's heavy. Oh man, he's so heavy. We're sitting in an area where we've cleared so many cedars. You saw the section that we burnt earlier. Just to share it with my son. When we get like Doc and be emotional. Just so much work goes into this. And to share it with you, buddy, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Nice shot.
What an awesome end to a great day.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yeah.
Thank you, man. I love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Great hunt, Norman. I appreciate the emotion you shared while taking Pruitt hunting, and I really appreciate you being part of Growing Deer team and leading by example. The Growing Deer team enjoys taking kids hunting. Mentoring a kid through the hunting experience is a great way to show them the wonders of creation. Next up, we have Chase White hunting with his 7-year-old son, Rylan, in Texas County, Missouri.
Well, it's the day before youth season here in southern Missouri. I'm having him shoot off the field pod. You ask why I don't use a sled? Well, the reason being is this is what he's going to be using out in the field, and I want him to get used to it. So we're going to take a couple shots here and get ready to go for tomorrow.
It wasn't too far from where Rylan tagged his first deer last year.
Pretty cool. You trailed it right where you went.
After tagging a doe last year, he had his sights set on getting a buck this year.
It's October 29th, and we're hunting in the evening. We didn't get anything this morning, and so we're gonna try to get one this night. It's October 30th, and yesterday we didn't get one, so we're gonna try to get one this morning. It's October 20th. It's October 30th, second day of youth season. Yesterday we didn't get one, and we didn't get one this morning. We're gonna try to get one tonight.
Youth season in southern Missouri was tough this year. Warm days and cool nights kept most of the deer nocturnal. About the only thing they saw was turkeys. Soon, regular gun season arrived, and Chase took Rylan to an area he knew bucks liked to cruise. They found a good spot to set up on the ground and set up the Caldwell field pod.
Well, it's the evening of November 15th. I'm out with my son Rylan. I think he's got the brown, it's down theory. He says that he's gonna try to hold out for a good buck. We'll see what happens. I'm just hoping that we see some deer. It's really warm, 75 degrees on November 15th here in southern Missouri. It's tough, the deer movement's slow. It's getting close to dark now. We're late getting in here, but the deer ain't gonna move till late. We're just hoping we see something.
It wasn't very long till the first small buck arrived. This was going to be a close encounter. Rylan was hoping for a 6-pointer or better, and it was all he could do to let this left-sided buck stare him down while controlling his trigger finger. Even as a seasoned hunter, encounters that close get my blood pumping. Finally, the buck with the left side of his rack walks off, and when you know it, one with only the right side comes in. At this point, seeing these bucks up close is a little much for Rylan to handle. He lets a Winchester Deer Season XP fly.
You got your first buck. Are you proud?
Yeah.
He's only 7 years old. I'm proud of him. I heard a fall down here. We're gonna go down here and take a look at it. He can't take it anymore. Let's go see what he got.
I see him.
What?
I see him. Down there in the valley.
Awesome. Okay. What do you think about that? Oh, he's dead. Oh, I seen an ear move. Oh, he's dead. How many bucks is that for you?
One.
One? Awesome. He didn't run very far at all, did he?
No, but it'll be hard dragging him out because we're in a valley.
Yeah.
Another spike walked by with one horn. It was kind of like this one. And then this one came out up the hill. And then I shot him, and we waited there for a minute, and we had to come down here and trail him.
Awesome, dude.
What a great shot, Rylan, and a good tracking job too. Congratulations to Rylan and Chase for showing us a great hunt. Next up, we go back to Kentucky with Graham Gandy and his 9-year-old son, Maddox. This season, Maddox's goal was to tag his second buck and show his younger brother, Griffin, how it's done. Graham let Maddox choose where he's going to hunt, and it's no surprise he wanted to go back to the same blind where he tagged his first buck. So Maddox, Griffin, Graham, and Doc all climbed in a redneck blind for an afternoon hunt. It took a while for the first deer to show in the plot, and 6-year-old Griffin done exactly what I do every now and then. Climbed in the bottom of redneck and took a nap. A buck and a doe had entered the Eagle Seed beams. Maddox was excited to take the shot, but he was concerned about the angle the buck was standing and opted to wait. Waiting for a better shot may seem obvious, but I think it shows great maturity for a hunter Maddox's age. Suddenly, another buck comes in view. Maddox chooses the buck he likes and settles in for the shot.
Put it on his shoulder and squeeze the trigger. Take your time.
Right now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Good shot. Good shot, Maddox. You smoked it, baby.
Nice, dude. Hey, tell your brother what you just did.
Shot a deer.
Did you see it, Griff?
Yeah.
He hit him, didn't he?
What is it?
Big buck.
He's that way.
You saw which way he went, didn't you?
Look, that other buck's coming this way. You see him, Griff?
It's daddy.
That's a daddy one. Yeah.
And he's scared.
He doesn't know what happened.
Graham wisely takes his time with the boys while they're tracking. This is a great opportunity to teach them real-world observation skills and the rewards of being patient.
What?
There's a big thing over there.
What is it?
Can't bring that off.
What was the big one, Maddie?
Is that a go? Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
8-pointer.
8-pointer. Last year you had a 7-pointer. This year's an 8.
9.
Almost. A little bit of a bump there.
Congratulations to Graham and Maddox, and I'm sure we'll see Griffin on a hunting adventure soon.
Pull.
Like the rest of the Growing Deer team, I really enjoy hunting with my kids. This year, I hunted with Ray through youth season, rifle season, and into Missouri's muzzleloader season. And her season ended in a very special way. I'll share that hunt with you next week. Deer season is closed in some states and the rut's just starting in others. But no matter where you live, take time each day to enjoy creation and more importantly, slow down and listen to what the Creator is saying to you. Thanks for watching Growing Deer.